everybody, my name is Colleen and I'm on a journey to lose 100 pounds. Thank you so much for watching this video. While you're here, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel so that you can see when I put out new videos. This is my 4th weekly weigh-in video, and I've actually been working on losing weight since the middle of August. So today I took some time and I actually went back and made sure that I had the proper number for my starting weight down because I had an idea of what it was, but I wasn't 100% sure. So now I have everything confirmed. While I was reviewing the information and all of my different progress over the weeks, it was really rewarding and nice because I've been doing this program for about 2 months now, and I feel like I've come so far in such a short period of time. So it just feels really good to look back over the last 2 months and see where I started and how it really is just 1 or 2 or 3 pounds every week, and how those numbers just total up to something big. So how did this week go? So food-wise, I feel like I did pretty well. I mean, I'm not eating any high sugar or high fat foods. Everything I've been eating has been an intentional nutritional choice. I do find, since I'm tracking my calories and my food on the Lose It app, I do find that I'm eating almost all of my daily calories or over that a little bit sometimes. So that's something that I would probably like to fine tune a little bit, just because it's been kind of creeping up and creeping up and creeping up. And now I'm starting to go over, whereas the last couple of weeks I would be like just under a little bit every day. So I'd like to get back to that so that I don't then continue to creep up. And just the last couple of days I've been really hungry also. So I'm sure that's natural, that sometimes you just want to have more food than other times. But I think that it's because I need to ramp up my protein intake. I also have been having trouble sleeping over the past couple of weeks. This week was a little bit better with my sleep. I really want to try to get 7 to 8 hours every night. And in previous weeks, I was getting maybe 4 or 5 hours a night. So I really want to try to do a little bit better with that. I don't know why, but I keep stumbling over my words today. So sorry about that, but there's going to be a million cuts on this video because I have to keep stopping and then refilming. But so I only did 2 runs this week, and it was week 7. So I did days 1 and 2 of week 7. So they're good runs. I did a 25-minute run for day 2. I think day 1 was a 22-minute run also. So I've been doing really well on those longer runs. It's just that I only got to do it 2 times, and usually I like to run 3 times in a week to keep up with the program. But I'm not so worried about staying on track to do the 3 times every week because I know that I'm going to keep up with it. And in just a couple of weeks, I'm doing a full 5K. So I signed up for a 5K. Yay! And it's my goal to run a 5K this year. So the particular 5K that I signed up for is, I believe it's called We Dissent Run for Ruth. And it has like Ruth Bader Ginsburg is the icon for the run. And it asks you to donate to a women's organization when you register. So I did. I am really excited about that. And I have to do it by November 2nd. So Halloween weekend, I'm going to do my 5K run. So it's only a couple weeks away. So I know that I'm going to run leading up to there and up to that time, and then also afterwards. So I feel like at this point in the program, I'm like, I'm doing 25-minute runs without stopping. So I'm not like so worried about like if I don't if I miss one, then I'm gonna lose progress. Because if you can run for 25 minutes, then you can run for 30 minutes. Like, you just have to keep going, basically. So that's where I am with the exercising. So, but this week I do want to get back to my 3 times a week, because I just, I feel like I've just not been as completely diligent this week, and sometimes it happens. So I'm not gonna beat myself up because I still did really, really well this week. But I just want to get back to having that kind of a standard for myself. All right, so this week, here we go. Weigh-in results, the moment we've all been waiting for. So this week I went down 3.2 pounds. Woo! I'm really, really happy about that, especially because I had gained 0.6 last week, and I was having all these crazy thoughts about, like, how do I stay motivated and not get bogged down, and what happens if I try this week and then it still doesn't go down, and having all these doubting thoughts. So I'm really happy that I stayed on course and was mindful, paid attention to those thoughts, and not let it get in the way of my progress. So that's a definite win. And, it's a little bit of a bigger loss this week because I had went up a little bit last week. So it probably balanced itself out, but I'm happy about that. That means that the total lost is 22.6. So now that I've figured out the appropriate numbers, I've lost 22.6 pounds since I started this a little bit over 2 months ago. So I'm just thrilled about that, and I'm gonna keep going one day at a time, little by little, baby steps. We're gonna get there. I'm gonna do this for real. So that feels really, really good. And some other things that were really great this week. I did fit into some pants that I had previously sworn off because they didn't fit. They were too tight. So I wore them. They were still a little tight. I'm not gonna lie to you, but I was able to wear them comfortably. So that felt really good, and is another way of measuring your progress. And in general, just celebrating the changes that I've seen with my relationship to food has been really great. So just, choosing foods for nutrition over like what's going to taste good. I mean, of course, I want something that's going to taste good too. But now I also look for, like, okay, how much protein is in this meal? And do I have a healthy fat? Is there enough carbs? Is there enough energy in this to keep me going until my next meal or through my workout or whatever I might need that day? So that feels really good. There's definitely room to grow, of course, with my relationship with food. I would love to get to a place where I could have a cookie or something and not, like, feel like a total failure. Like, because in the past, for me, it's been all or nothing. It's like, okay, either I'm eating really well and staying on track, right, with just healthy, good foods, or I'm eating bad junk food. And I kind of want to get rid of that mentality. So I'm working on it. I will say that right now I just don't feel ready to eat crappy junk food. Unless, and again, I shouldn't even say crappy junk food. There's no good or bad foods. But I'm just not ready to eat some of those foods that are less nutritionally valuable and have, like, higher sugar or fat content, is a longer way of saying junk food. But anyways, this week coming up, I do have a birthday party to go to on Saturday, and I am planning to have some nutritionally invaluable food on Saturday. So but it's a planned day. And so I'm going to plan ahead for the rest of that day and then also the day after to make sure that I have meals prepped and I'm ready to get back on track the next day, so that it doesn't turn into a multi-day thing, as can happen when we have one day of like, woo, pizza, beer, whatever. So that's my plan. And then the rest of the week, I'm planning on being more active. You know, I'm not gonna like punish myself and drive myself crazy trying to like burn 1,000,000 calories before that day, because I don't think that's really healthy. But I am, you know, it's a good friend's birthday party. I don't want to be like just avoiding everything there. Anywho, that's my week in a nutshell. So thank you again so much for watching. One question I want to ask you. So I am now going to finish the Couch to 5K program in a couple of weeks. And it's getting a little colder here in New York, so I would really like to know if you have any challenges for the winter that you've done or that you would recommend. A couple of things I'm thinking about, you know, there's apps and things that I'm looking into. I do want to continue to run through the winter, so I'm going to get some cold winter gear and things like that. But if you have any suggestions for indoor exercise challenges that would sustain me through the winter, then I'd love to hear about it. So thank you so much for watching, and I really appreciate you guys watching and following along with my weight loss journey. So thank you so much. Please give this video a thumbs up and hit subscribe, and have a good week, everybody, and I'll see you next time.